Welcome back to Insibles, everyone. So the S&P 500 breaking into new highs at the end of the day. Now the question is this a big bull trap, or are we going to continue on up in the market? We do have a very important CPI inflation report on Thursday, which could determine the levels that we hold within any stock. I'm going to go over all this with you guys, and all I ask in return for all of this is you smash that like button, and I do welcome you to the Insibles room in the description below. We mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day. Most breakouts have been pre-market news in the open. Any halts worth looking at throughout the day, or any major breakout alerts worth looking at throughout the day. Nobody cares as much as I do to get these major breakouts in front of you. Go to Insibles.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So let's move into this one. So I'm going to go over the S&P 500 with you guys. Again, this is the SPY, so you guys can see exactly what kind of momentum we have at this point in time and what we're looking for overall. Again, we are leading into CPI reports on Thursday. Again, this is inflation reports, so if we do have inflation reports 7.3 or higher, again, our last one was at 7.0, then we would be having a continuation on down in the market possibility, or we could continue on up and the market could be extremely healthy if we do get below 7.0 on our CPI report. So that is exactly what we will be looking for. Now, with that said, again, I do welcome you to the Insibles room. If you happen to be interested in intraday perspective breakouts, I mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day. Any breakout worth looking at throughout the day, go to Insibles.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. Now, jumping into the 5-minute with you guys here on SPY, as you guys can see, we did start out the gate with the major pullback, and as you guys can see, we did get the 20-moving average to cross back over the 50 on the 5-minute chart, and we did have that continuation up in the market. But as you guys can see, we did not have as much volume as we were looking for. We had a decrease in volume in the middle of the day, so that is why we had that decrease in momentum throughout the day. But as you guys can see, we did continue on up at the end of the day. But as you guys can see, we still do have our 20-day moving average below our 50, showing us that we are more of in consolidation mode. Now, jumping into the 4-hour chart with you guys, so you guys can see the swing trade perspective. Again, this would be leading into the CPI report on Thursday. As you guys can see, again, we did have this major pullback leading into Powell a couple weeks ago, and as you guys can see, we did hold these levels, we did bounce back, but as you guys can see, we are getting our rejection on our 50-day moving average here on the SPY, so we are going to be looking at this as a resistance. This 50-day moving average is very key that we do bounce back over, and we do continue on up. Again, we do like how the 20-day moving average did curl here, and that we are looking to see if we can cross back over the 50, but as you guys can see, we have a major pullback, so again, we want to make sure this does complete, and that we do get an increase in volume to make sure we do increase with bullish momentum now. So I'm going to jump into the 30-minute intraday time frame with you guys, so you guys can see exactly what we're looking out for the last few days. As you guys can see, we are looking to see if we can fill this gap that we did have a gap down from, so that is what we're looking for here on the SPY. I do want to see if we can continue on up on the SPY to break back over 460. As you guys can see back on the 4-hour chart, we are looking to see if we can jump back over our previous highs, and again, we do want this 20-moving average to jump back over the 50. Again, the very key watch that we're looking for here is to see if we can jump back over the 50 to get better consolidation, to get more momentum in the market, and if we do cross the 20 back over the 50, then I would be looking to see if we can bounce off the 20 and continue on with that consolidation over the 20 to show that strength in the market. So we do have that volume to the downside, and we are consolidating over our 20 and looking to see if we can bounce over the 50, exactly how we would suspect leading into the CPI report, with the possible major move up or a possible major move down. And again, we are expecting negative CPI reports. They are expecting to be 7.3. There is no guarantee to that, but again, if we do have 7.3 or higher, then in my opinion, we will continue on down the market and possibly drop down below this 20-moving average, and this 20-moving average could possibly get rejected at that 50-day moving average and continue on down. Now, I do like the 4-hour chart and following the 50-day moving average on the 4-hour chart better than the daily chart, and the reason why is you guys can see we are respecting the 20-day moving average, and we are respecting the 50-day moving average and getting rejected to it and bouncing off the 20. So again, we are respecting these levels better than we are on the daily chart. As you guys can see on the daily chart, if we did follow the daily chart and we were trading this, then we could have a possible rejection to the upside, even though we do have our body of the candle breaking over our 20-day moving average here. So again, this is not following as well as I do like on the 4-hour chart. So I do like the 4-hour chart here on the SPY, but overall, again, we are leading to the CPI report, and I wanted to just mention that because again, we are looking to see if we can get under 7.0 to continue on up in the market, or we do get below 7.3 and the market could continue on down, or if we do get in between 7.0 and 7.3, then we could see more consolidation, possibly a longer range to break back over the 50-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. So from an intraday perspective, we will be more patient because we are in consolidation mode when we are in lower volume. And from a swing trade perspective, I would want to see if we can at least respect jumping back over the 50-day moving average to get more consolidation, to get better swings. And from a long trade perspective, I think there is no rush to getting into any stock going in long. I think we either have better discounts or we we continue on up in the market and we still have major discounts in the market for major plays. Worst comes to worst. So long-term perspective, there's no rush in my opinion. From an intraday, staying patient, making sure the play comes to us like we always do in the instant bulls room. And again, if you happen to be interested in intraday perspective breakouts, we mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day. Any halts worth looking at throughout the day or any major breakout alerts worth looking at throughout the day, go to instabulls.com in the description below and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you instabulls that have been coming over and supporting the channel, all of you instabulls that have been coming over from the room and supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. Much love to every one of you guys. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help others find it and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.